Brittany Renner.
What's up, family? So, y'all boy, DJ Akademiks, out here beefing with them hoes, man. He out here beefing with Brittany Renner. So, let's go ahead and get into the video. Hey, y'all make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We on the road to 500 subscribers. So, go ahead and tap in, family. Y'all, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's get to it.
Renner and DJ Akademiks are currently beefing because DJ Akademiks told her the truth. Now, here's the thing. If Brittany Renner had more men who care for her in her life, she would have heard this advice well before Akademiks gave it to her. But because of what Akademiks said on stream, Brittany Renner went scorched earth on DJ Akademiks, revealing their private business for the world to see and just burning his bridge completely. Akademiks was on stream and reacting to Brittany Renner announcing that she had to move back to Mississippi after a relationship with this guy who she thought was a sucker didn't work. So
Was that, hey, y'all let me know in the comments, was that Akademiks' business to out, though? You know what I'm saying? Is that Akademiks' business to get in her business? Y'all let me know in the comments.
this guy played the role of a stepfather really well, told her that his dream was to be a stepfather to her son. And apparently he played that sucker role really well, and she thought she had a fool just for him to play her and steal her Patreon and her only source of income.
I appreciate even you letting me, I appreciate you letting me in with your son.
He seemed like a sucker. Hey, y'all ladies, just y'all know, any man that go, we lying. I just want to be honest with y'all. Don't be mad at me for exposing the secrets, fellas. But this is the truth. He a sucker. And she a sucker for falling for this BS here. Your son. Hell no.
You know, and being able to be a stepfather, someone to, you know, care for him in ways that people didn't believe they would for you, you know? So I really appreciate that. And that takes a lot of trust to even open.
Well, and I want to take away, because I know I'm joking about this, but there's some great stepfathers out there. There's some great stepfathers out there who are great with the kid. They are not suckers. They are great men out here. You know what I'm saying? We just laughing at the ones who are suckers because they can't get nothing else out here in the world. We talking about them. This guy playing her.
Open up like that, you know?
But y'all let me know, is this just a random breakup? Is Brittany wrong, man? Is Brittany wrong? Because I be thinking Brittany bullshitting sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. But y'all let me know. I'm just saying.
So I commend you for that.
She was parading this dude and flaunting this dude as a case study that women like her can be loved out loud. She's saying, hey, y'all said I would never find love. Look what I got, a man who's ready to be a stepdaddy and step up and pay my bills and take care of me completely.
No.
So they was gonna start this entire platform and podcast together. Then for some reason, you know, she broke up with him, and then he took the Patreon, changed the name up, and now he has the Patreon. He has all the subscribers. Yo, listen, so I had subs to the Patreon.
He stole the Patreon? How you steal the Patreon? Somebody let me know how the hell do you steal a Patreon? How do you do that?
So I could like watch the podcast and do a video on it. I did about 2 videos on it and just forgot I was paying for it every month. Like I just forgot. Well, I checked my email one day, and the reason why I forgot is because she didn't upload for like a while. I checked my email one day and it was this Patreon name I didn't really like recognize. So I click on it and it's this dude speaking about how they broke up, blah, blah. And I'm like, what? Oh, dude did her foul and cold. Now, apparently, once they broke up and once he took the Patreon, she didn't have any money, like, at all. So she moved back to Mississippi, and she was pretty vulnerable with that and made it known in this video that went pretty viral.
Money.
Yeah, I recently moved to Mississippi because I was in LA. And
how do you get played like that, though? He stole her source of income?
Was dating a bozo, moved to Atlanta with him. And then left the bozo because he was a bozo and moved back to Mississippi. So that's kind of where I've been since. And my goal is to move back to LA, of course. You know, it's been so hard rebuilding my life financially. It's like I have double the responsibility, not really half the help. That's okay. God sees all, you know, the God that you claim you believe in. But yeah, so yes, I left every time. Because one thing about it, two things for sure, you got to think about it. If I'm so head over heels in love.
Man, she used to be so fucking bad. Like, I used to love to look at her page. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like she's just on a decline. I don't know if it's age or stress, but she just don't look as good as she used to.
With people, and I care about them, I have a baby for them. She's still beautiful. Or they beat in every chamber of my heart, and all of a sudden now, I just don't care anymore. What you think happened? People just don't wake up and stop loving people. Not like that. So for me, it's like, oh yeah, baby, I'm not about to waste another second. Because it's like, for me, my devotion runs so deep that once you show me what it is, I'm going to show you what it ain't. And what it will never be again. So yeah, I don't waste time. I don't care how public, like even the last guy I was with, I don't care how public we are. I don't care what we talked about, what we did. If you met my son, bye. Yeah. Let your mother love you.
Damn.
Huh?
When this clip hit the timeline, it fed the Red Pill podcasters for days. Right? They made their rent money off this clip, bruh. Now, I haven't really watched MTR's channel yet, right? Because MTR is probably like my favorite kind of like day-in men's uplifting channel, right? But the other dudes, oh no, they ran amok with this clip. Myron spoke on it. And Myron had a pretty insightful take on this situation. Like Myron,
he did.
I expected Myron to.
But my thing with Myron, he always saying something like negative, and I ain't never seen Myron's female pop out. Like I don't know. I think Myron do a little too much, in my opinion. But
like really cruel. Myron was not cruel to Brittany Renner at all. Like Myron just gave her like the reality. Now I'm not a Red Pill guy. I don't think the Red Pill philosophy really works, right? Like at all, right? I would never consider myself a Red Pill dude at all. I'll laugh at Red Pill dudes, but in this situation, they were kind of right. Now, Akademiks also spoke on this situation. Now, apparently, Akademiks and Brittany Renner had a relationship at some point, like not romantic, but like she thought they was at least close enough to where he should have picked up the phone and called her, and apparently they were working on doing business together.
Your agent at this point. Bro, he's just saying whatever he could say to you. For a few months, you're old. You know you got a kid. He won't move on to the other chick. He got some little. We don't know who this is. He got clout all for you. Like the thing with a lot of chicks, like they're chasing this fairy tale thing, right? You left PJ Washington or however it ended up. I'm pretty sure in your mind you're like, yo, yeah, I don't care if he got like a $80 million contract, he couldn't be faithful. Well, newsflash. Bozo the clown, right?
See, and that's the thing about that whole situation is, all right, I feel, in my personal opinion, it's all up to each his own. Like, somebody can have $1 million or multi-million dollar and take care of you for life, and you might feel like, you know, as long as that person is loyal to you, you know, you're gonna be straight. You'll stay around. You know what I'm saying? I think it's each his own. I do feel like, you know, ultimately, the guy with a lot of money and the guy with all the stuff, he probably does have a little bit more freedom. That doesn't give anybody the right to just cheat on their partner and make their partner feel like shit, though. Like, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in just making your partner, just because you rich as hell, you get to make your woman feel like dog shit. I feel like if you're rich, it's a gift from God, and you need to appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? You worked hard for it. But the fact that it actually played in your favor is a gift, so I appreciate that and use that to take care of your family. I don't necessarily agree with just because I'm rich, I can sleep with any woman in the world. Just if that's the case, just stay single until you're ready to get married. I don't see what's so hard about that either.
Right here, he's gonna lie like he gonna be faithful. He gonna be on the same. Kevin Gates gonna put you down with being Muslim. You dressed from head to toe in like some garb.
I keep messing with my lip because I busted it earlier and I was doing something busting my lip. That's why I keep looking at my lip and shit.
Me jobbing like that. Yo, women start to realize, like at least you was with the NBA, you was in the Rolls Royces, whatever. Bro, this have you in the SRT. Got you in the Kia. You feel what I'm saying? He probably knew what to tell you to emotionally make you feel good. And I don't know if maybe she's still with this. Like, I'm thinking she's not, if she's doing like just streams by herself now. They were doing like a podcast together. Look, Director X, Brittany Renner. And he was talking all about God and this and third. And I feel bad for Brittany Renner because, Brittany, I'm going to keep it a being with you, baby girl. To see you from a mile away. You're a broken girl that's looking for love.
I'm not saying there's not a man out there who wants.
I think she is a little messed up. I think she just her standards are up here, but reality's right here. You know what I'm saying? So I do think she's a little messed up. I don't know how broken she is. I do think a lot of this shit is just self decisions, decisions that she just decided to make. She ain't necessarily broken, but if she wants to live her life like this, that's just what she want to do. That's just how she think. I done seen women do a lot of shit. That's just what they do. You know what I'm saying? But
Brittany Renner, I'm just saying she should be very suspicious of a man who overly wants Brittany Renner. Like a man who's just...
Because, and the reason why Flocko was saying that is because Brittany, I ain't gonna lie, man, she done came on the internet and said some foul shit and did some foul shit. And no man wants to claim a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to claim the woman that wants to have sex with all the other guys? There's certain things that men have, and that's pride for their woman. You want your man to be prideful for you and happy and like, yeah, that's my girl and she's for me. Not she's with me right now, but she done slept with the whole city. That doesn't make a man feel respectable or good. So it does take a very strong man to get with the female that publicly wants to be out there. Like she didn't came out. I didn't see her one time say she a hoe and she okay with that. I mean, okay, cool. Like I'm not, you know what I'm saying. But to get with the guy she want, it's gonna be more hard. It's gonna be hard to do. Put it like that.
A man who wants to gain from you, a man who wants to leech off the clout you have and to like propel himself into stardom as well. Because a man who got his stuff together, her perfect guy, her dream guy, she should be very cautious and very suspicious if her dream guy is going after her and the baggage she brings. And I'm not just talking about the child. To me, the child is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Brittany Renner, the person, the antics, sensationalism, what she brings to the table, her everything. Clips of her talking about she dreams about getting trains ran on her.
Yeah,
clips of her talking about she wants to trap men.
That's the type of shit I be saying. Like it do be hard for any man to look at her and take that shit serious. Cause you wouldn't take it serious. Like nobody taking that. Like we chilling in a video of you talking about how you just want to get a train ran on you or how you love to trap men. What am I supposed to feel like, a man? I'm supposed to feel good about myself? Am I supposed to feel good about myself? Like, am I supposed to watch you say that and look at you and feel good about myself? You know what I'm saying? Like, what world we living in right now? You know what I'm saying? I'm on planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? That don't make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, woo, woo. I'm just gonna go get the girl that didn't do that. So Brittany Renner's situation, it's any man that's overly happy to be with her, that if she had any logical sense based off the shit she said and did, eyebrows should rise up and be like, what you in this for? If she was smart. But when you think you the baddest thing to ever walk the fucking planet and you smarter than everybody, this is what happened.
Clips of her talking about she is a HOE and she loves it.
Said like
for you to
crazy.
Hold Brittany Renner's hand
in public,
and walk outside with her in public, it takes a powerful man to do that. And most men with clout and status probably won't, unless you're Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson held Mariah's hand in public. Like, come on, bruh. Zion Williamson's baby mama was outside in the hood of the Bronx fighting butt naked, no clothes on. And Zion Williamson, after signing a $200 million contract,
he needs to get back on the fucking court.
Wiped her up and gave her a baby.
That's why he playing.
So unless your dream guy is Zion Williamson, like a top gooner, you're probably not gonna get the guy you think you're gonna get. And Akademiks is saying, yo, just
you might find some like rich white boy who not really involved in all the antics and really don't care about all that. You might find that, you know what I'm saying, and live a certain life like that. But to find the guy you want the guy that you tend to go after, that's damn near like 1 or 2% chance of finding because of your past. At one point, I remember Brittany Renner. That was that bitch. That was that. Oh my God! When I seen her on my page, I was like, Jesus Christ, she's still fine to me. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. But when you were 304, all that shit go out the window. Shit, especially if we talking about anything long term, that shit go out the window for real.
Now, he's not saying that she's not wanted, that there's no guy out there for her. I'm sure there's a guy out there for her, right? Like, I'm sure if she vibes with a guy the right way, I'm sure there's like a lawyer, a doctor, or somebody, right, who might want to save her, right? Maybe, this little white attorney, white doctor might want to. People that she wants to date, be suspicious if they want you because they're coming with ulterior motives. And I don't think there's anything wrong with what Ak is saying. Is there anything wrong with it?
That's the easiest finesse. You already got a kid. All they got to do, they know your public experiences with the left and the who did you wrong. They just sell you a dream. They on you for a couple months and they send you back to the streets.
Yeah.
And then it's rinse and repeat. And I hate to see that for her. And that's why I also tell women, like, yo, women got to start, like, accepting reality. Bro, I know that PJ Washington definitely not perfect. But you know what I said to Cardi B? I said, that's your cheater. Offset your cheater, man.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs not your cheater. He's 10 other cheaters. Offset was your cheater. Like, sometimes you got to deal with the imperfect situation. You had he lit whatever. You try to work with him. Hopefully you can get better, come to a better understanding. But women keep seeking his perfection.
Yeah.
Don't sell you a dream every single time. Kevin Gates put you down with a whole religion. You did what he wanted to do, had you submissive. You can't talk when he don't talk. He did his own way, and then he meet his. Yo, you see Kevin Gates with his new girl? He get a girl 10 years younger than you, and he's over here rubbing her feet on the plane. Y'all ain't see that?
Here's more proof that Ak is not lying. When Brittany Renner got with Kevin Gates, how was she? Was Brittany Renner out here acting like how she acted? Was Brittany Renner out here moving this wild and loose? Was Brittany Renner on podcast to podcast?
She was on point. Shit, when she was with Kevin Gates,
I'm out of herself. Was Brittany Renner on a podcast dancing on Charleston White with her skirt lifted up? Was Brittany Renner on a podcast talking about getting trains run? No, when she was dating Kevin Gates, Brittany Renner was in pocket. I remember an interaction that Brittany Renner had with some podcaster. Kevin Gates and her was like side by side. She wouldn't even shake the man's hand or look him in his eyes when Kevin Gates was next to her. She converted to Islam. Now, she said she didn't convert to Islam for Kevin Gates, but somehow she stopped practicing Islam as soon as her relationship with Kevin Gates were over.
And that's because all she did was get with Kevin Gates and converted to Islam because she was with Kevin Gates. There was nothing spiritual about that. It was, I wanted him, so I'm going to do what it takes to be with him. And that's most women, you know. If a woman converts her religion when she get with you, she's most likely doing that to be with you. And if you stop messing with her, and all of a sudden she goes back to her old ways, or that religion's not important, I mean, that's what she did that for. That's a lot of women. That's a common case.
Right. Come on, bro. Like come on, right? You can't run game on the real, bro. You ain't convert to Islam for Kevin Gates, but as soon as that relationship with Kevin Gates got over, you was done with Islam, man.
Done with Islam.
It was no more assalamu alaikum, man. Nah. It was no more.
Yeah.
You stopped that, man. You got right back to eating pork as soon as you got done with Kevin Gates, man. Right? So Brittany Renner heard what Akademiks had to say. Now, apparently, because a lot of other dudes have something to say, but because she has a relationship with Akademiks, she took this hella personally. Like, she cussed out Akademiks to the heavens, exposed their personal dealings and business. This is just crazy. Now, she will also reveal certain things that Kevin Gates have said about Akademiks to her.
Swallow for $1. I'm not one of them, okay? So.
Hey, y'all, what the hell? Is it me or she look crazy? She don't look right no more, man. She look frantic, off, tired. Turn the car on. Turn the AC on or something. Damn. This is stress all day.
This barks and bites. Do you understand? So what I really don't understand in general when people talk about me is, let's go back to what Akademiks said. So Akademiks said that I wanted the perfect relationship and that I should have stayed with my cheating, lying ass baby daddy who literally did nothing but lie and cheat the entire relationship. I'm here to tell you guys, all of these men with mics, none of them are happy, truly. None of them are in successful relationships, but yet they got all the answers in none of them. And sit around with mics that look like close to their mouths and just run their mouth about certain people. Akademiks, you're the same that was literally writing Daphne Joy, who would not even let you smell her fart air if you paid her. But you want to comment on you're a broken girl that's just searching for love? Huh? What the are you?
And that's exactly what I said earlier, bro. That's exactly why I said, when he said that, I was like, man, some of these girls, they just want to do what the fuck they want to do. It ain't got nothing about being broken. It ain't got nothing about her being messed up. She want to be a hoe. She want to leave. She want the perfect relationship. And if she don't find it, she's not going to stop. That's just her personal thing. It just doesn't, just because it doesn't make sense to you or a lot of people, you know, that's just what she wants to do. You know, I'm sure she is looking for love, but Brittany Renner, it was at one point, could have got almost any dude she wanted if she wasn't such a, you know, out there. Now that she out there, it's hard for her to probably to find the right guy. Now, I'm not saying she can't find love, because right situation, right guy, you know, some might shake for her. But it is going to be harder for her to find that rich guy with a name for herself to want to take her serious, being a single mom and not a has-been, but just known for being slightly inappropriate. I'll put it like that for you too. So
that's what we really need to get into. Who the are you? Okay? So my thing is like, it's a cycle. It's rinse, wash, repeat every single time. You're looking for love. All these you should have stayed with your baby daddy. Babe, you couldn't pay me $90 million to be with that today. Okay? And I understand a lot of people, it's really easy. It's like low-hanging fruit to say, oh, she's just a bitter baby mama. Babe, how am I bitter when I left that situation? I warmed the seat up for the next. And to address Akademiks, you saying that I fell off. The irony of you saying that I fell off, but yet you did a 15-minute segment talking about me. And let's be really clear. This is a pattern that you do. You're so quick to talk about my relationship with Kevin. That the reason you do all these segments about me is because you're secretly in love with me.
I hate to see this for Brittany Renner, bruh. It was only like 5 years ago. Yo, it don't seem like it was it don't seem too long ago where Brittany Renner was like one of the most sought after women in the industry.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it was only 5 years ago, right?
Facts. Nah, you right, Flop.
At max 8 years ago. Brittany Renner was one of the most sought after women in the industry. Like, Brittany Renner could have literally gone on Instagram and picked her next relationship. She had it like that. She had it like, she could literally go and pick her next relationship.
Yeah.
Now, look at her, bro. Like, she's frantic. She looks sporadic.
Crazy.
She looks crazy. She looks tired. She looks stressed out. And I hate even talking about this, man, because I don't want to contribute to Brittany Renner's, despair, bro, right? She just looks bad, right? And not bad in terms of not attractive, but just bad in, a shell of herself. And it's sad to see this, right? Because I don't think Brittany Renner is a terrible human being. I don't think Brittany Renner has done anything too
Nobody
terrible.
Deserves
outside of what she's done to
PJ
that. Washington, right? But even that, PJ Washington was a grown man and made his own decisions, straight up. He was a grown man and made his own decision. He chose to give her a baby. True. So even in that regards, we can't even fault her, right? So she hasn't done something that's just overly crazy to where I would hate her, but this is just, right? Just look at her. Now, Kevin Gates, I'll be real. I would say, Kevin Gates don't seem like the type to be, pillow talking, but I'll be real. The more you look at Kevin Gates and you sit back and you're the type to pillow talk, man. right? A lot of these dudes that be, you know, on their ism talk, like, right? Again, my brother, my dog, Sauce, you know I love you, Sauce Walker. Sauce is of that ism, is that pimp talk, that P talk. Man, we turn around and apparently the girl exposing Sauce for pillow talking about Drake, right? So Kevin Gates, I would say, Kevin, you pillow talking about Akademiks? But I'm not shocked, bro, because all the fake P's be pillow talking. And I love Kevin Gates, and I love Sauce, but that's just true.
Are you going to address him, or you just address women? You don't address these for real because they're going to do you something, okay? So you don't know these, you do not know what they think about you, okay? You literally, the thing about it, Akademiks, is that we were supposed to do business together at one point in time. I had recently hit you about me and Selena maybe doing a pod or doing something together. So it's like you did not give me the common courtesy of calling me. You were not curious. You just went on a rant. Like you were so angry. Like, you gave this clout. You did this. This guy all kinds of ways because you want to me. You love me, Akademiks, and you've been in love with me for a long time. He's not lying when he said that. Like, what are we talking about? So, my biggest thing is let me tell you something. I have had social media in a leg lock since I was 20 years old, babe. And it won't get up off me. So it has no choice. It can't box me no matter how hard people try. I think it's so funny to me when people are like, you fell off, you're still talking about me. You do segments about me on a regular basis, and the page literally clips my stuff from my stream, and you post it on your Akademiks TV page for money. So which one is it? If I'm falling off, why are you talking about me? If I'm falling off, why are you using my clips?
I don't think she fell off. I think she's just not as relevant as she used to be. And I just think like, I mean, there's always the next new bad bitch. So I just think like her time came and went. I still think she got the clout. I still think she's beautiful. I still think she got a lot of potential. I just think what Akademiks was saying, like your prime time on the internet, that shit came and went. It's the next new bad bitch turn. Like, not saying you don't got a name no more, but I can't compare you to the old you. Especially looking at this video. She just looked kind of bad, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, dude, come on. Irony is spectacular. What are you talking about? But you, at 34 today, I'm telling you right now, your best on her best day is not seeing me, Akademiks.
Now, Ak, you my guy, man, but Ak try to...
That last statement... I don't know, man. Ak a rich nigga, and rich niggas got a lot of shit.
Man, Ak try to... let me give you a podcast to the coochie, man.
No, that's not true, Flock. No, that's not true, because I watched the Akademiks, how he responded to Brittany Renner, and Ak even said there's no messages, there's no proof that I was trying to do that for Brittany. You know, this was all business. You know, I never came at Brittany like that. Ak said that on his show. So that's not true. Ak was not trying to sleep with Brittany trying to sleep with Brittany and put her on the podcast. According to Ak said that was not true. Those allegations are not true. He said there's no messages, there's no proof of him ever trying to do that. So, you know, Brittany's saying this, but Ak is saying another thing.
Ak try to, hey, yo, let me give you a podcast, man. To them draws, man. You try to, nah, man. Nah. Yeah, I be real, yo. A woman like Brittany Renner, I wouldn't even play that with, bro. Yo, that's like a Me Too waiting to happen, bro. A chick like Brittany Renner, bro, you promise her a podcast to get the draws and you don't give her the podcast, that's like an accusation waiting to happen, bro. I'm cool. I'm not playing those games with Brittany Renner, bro. I'm
but
straight.
Like I said, Ak said that didn't happen.
Good.
Ak said it wasn't like
Ak,
that.
You a brave guy, man, because I'm not playing them games with Brittany Renner, bro. Like, she going Me Too you, man. Now, I'll be real, like, her last statement is false. Because I've seen one of Akademiks, like, baddest joints.
I told y'all, Ak is rich,
and
bro.
Right-handed guy. And Ak, I hope I'm not snitching, bro. Yo, I was at Akademiks Studio, and when I tell you, bro, Ak has some type of, like, Cambodian. I don't know if she was Cambodian. I'm just saying, right? Like, because those are like the blackest looking Asians. Some type of like mixed breed Asian. Like, I'm tough, bro. One of the baddest girls I've ever seen in my life. Like, bruh. So Brittany Renner claiming that, nah, bruh. Like, I've seen some works.
Yeah, but you know, act a rich nigga. But y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this one, man. I mean, I feel like Act probably just spoke his feelings about the situation. I think Brittany took it to heart. I don't really know. Y'all kind of break this one down for me, man. I don't really know about this one. Y'all let me know in the comments. But don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate you, family. We on the road to 500 subscribers. So keep tuning in and keep rocking with me, y'all. I appreciate it. Until next time.